Hello.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good as well. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so I guess this is the very first time we're meeting, right?
Yes,
Yes, that's lovely. Okay, so I'm Mantavya and I'm going to be your tutor for today. So before we start, can you just quickly introduce yourself?
sure. I'm Adrija and I'm from West Bengal, from the north of West Bengal, and I'm a student right now. I study in class 9.
You're in class ninth right now. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay, and your name is pronounced as Adrija.
Yes.
That's a beautiful name. Okay, so what does that mean?
It means goddess Durga. It is another name for goddess Durga.
Okay, that's beautiful name. That's a beautiful, beautiful name. Okay, my name means another. It's another name for Lord Shiva.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So then let's quickly start the session, Adrija. So before we start, can you just think about the problems that you face when you're trying to speak in English? I guess you're still learning, but still, any problem that you face while you're trying to talk.
um, well, the main thing is I just love to talk to people, and yes, for the reason for joining this app is the first one is that I said I love to converse with people, and the
Exactly.
second is that yes, the problems that I face while speaking English are sometimes my vocabulary. Like I know a lot of vocabulary as I read a lot of novels, but I just can't use them probably. So yes, that is the only problem that I face.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, right now you're still in school, right? You're still learning, and you'll be learning a lot of new things as through your school years and through your college years, and maybe a lot after that as well. Okay, so for vocabulary, think of it like a lifetime learning process. Okay, it's not that you can learn every single word that there is in the dictionary at this particular point. It's kind of I don't think it's pretty much possible to do that. Okay.
Yes.
So I don't worry about your vocabulary that much. You're pretty good as I can see that. Okay. So then let's quickly start the session and let's start talking. Okay. So tell me, Adrija, what are your dreams? Do you have any particular thing that you want to achieve or any particular goal that you want to achieve? Right? I know that you're very young, but still, any kind of dream that you have.
My aim actually to say I don't really have that much of a big like solid aim that many have, like I'm going to become a doctor or rather a lawyer. I don't have that one particular ambition to do. The only thing that I want to pursue is science, and but after that I don't know what I'm going to do. Like let's see. Let's see
That's
what
nice.
happens.
Like you know that, right? That even in science there are two different fields
Yes.
majorly,
Hmm.
right? So which one do you like more, the biology part or the mathematics part?
The biology.
The
Always.
biology, definitely the biology. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'll tell you something. I had medical in my classes 11th and 12th. Okay, but I'm not pursuing that anymore. I've changed my subject, I've changed my stream and everything. Yeah, it's pretty nice if you read it. And if you are interested in it, then you can have a lot of different career options as well. Yeah.
So, what are you
Okay.
studying right now?
Right now I'm in my second year of graduation and I'm pursuing BBA. Okay, it's kind of bachelor's in business administration. Okay, so basically I'm trying to start my own business. That's why.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wish you good luck.
thank you so much. Okay, for a girl from class 9th, you're a pretty confident speaker, I'd say.
Thank you.
Okay, so then let's quickly start. Okay, do you have any questions, any doubts before we move towards the topic? Anything you want to discuss? Anything you want to ask me, about clapping, about English, anything?
I don't know, where are you from? Can you tell me?
Yeah, definitely. So sorry for that. Okay, so I'm from Delhi, and just like you, I love talking to new people as well. That's, I think, the most important reason that I joined Clapingo. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's all about me. Yeah. Okay. So you're in class ninth right now. So right now, if I ask you, what's your favorite subject? What do you like to, learn the most or understand the most?
As I said, probably biology only.
Probably by. Okay, so you're interested in the human body, or are you interested in something else?
The human body means human physiology or anatomy.
Okay, anatomy, that's a big word. Wow. Okay, I did not even know what anatomy was when I was in class 9. Okay, I'm just joking. Okay, yes, so let's start now. Let's move towards the topic. Do you know what the topic is? Have you seen the topic?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the topic is about big city or small town. Right.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, tell me, do you understand the difference between a big city and a small town?
Pretty much yes, because I live in a small town and I have seen a lot of big cities like the metro cities. I have
Yeah.
been to Kolkata a lot of times because it is in West Bengal only. So yes, I can really understand the differences, and there are so many things like I know both of them. Many people call both of them as cities. I have
Yeah,
seen a lot
yeah,
of people
yeah,
calling both
that
of them as cities,
happens.
but there are a lot of differences.
Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of differences. Okay, so according to you, which one is better, a small town or a big city?
Uh, I think it depends. Right now I'm in a small town and I don't really feel that much. Like it's calm. The main thing of small town is calm and peaceful, and you can be away from that hustle bustle of the metro cities. So I think small town is really good in these ways. But a problem that we face in these type of small towns are that there are not so many facilities, like not so many schools, hospitals, and not even so many shops, like
Exactly.
not there. We don't have KFC, or we don't have Pizza Hut, Burger King, anything like that. So yes, sometimes I feel like maybe if we had that, maybe it would have been much better. Like Kolkata
Okay.
has that.
Okay, so like when you do have to order from Burger King or KFC or Pizza Hut, so how do you do that then? Don't you feel that, what is it? Don't you ever want to have all of that?
I do, because
You do.
there are so many burger shops, but they never
Uh,
taste like that burger of KFC or I don't know.
of course,
It
like
really
that's a
feels
big
sometimes.
difference. Yeah, that's a big
Hmm.
difference. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that you'll get that in your small town as well, because nowadays McDonald's and all these kinds of restaurants and food joints, they're being opened in every single part of the country, I guess.
Hmm.
Right? Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Uh okay, let's say that you had one choice. Okay, you had to pick a choice. Okay, you had two different choices and you had to pick one. Okay, the choices are that you can always stay in a small town, but you can never go back to a big city. Okay. And the second choice is the opposite of it, that you can always live in a big city, but never again come back to the small town. So which one would you choose and why?
I think the best option would be to choose the big city one.
Okay.
Because there are so many there are so many jobs out there, and in small towns you will not get that. And as I said, these hospitals and all those, they are not present in small town. And if somebody tells me to not to go in a big city, then what if I fall ill and I need serious treatment? So
Definitely.
that is not going to happen in a small town, because here hospitals don't have treatment for really serious diseases.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to choose big city because it is okay. I can live with that noise. I can live with that pollution. Just so that yes, I
Okay.
choose big city.
But okay, think about it for a second. Let's again, take a step back and think about the small town and the big city again. Okay. So you said that if you fall ill, okay, in a small town, then you'll not be given the best treatment there is available, right? But don't you think that you would fall even more sick in the big cities? That's a big possibility, right?
Yeah, because pollution is so much in those cities,
Definitely.
especially Delhi. Like, every Diwali, what happens to that city?
Jesus, don't talk about it. I'm so happy Diwali is finally over and we're out of that stage. I am not even lying. It's actually difficult to breathe even in my own house. It becomes very difficult. I have to, keep the air purifier on throughout the day. If I do not have that, I'll not be able to breathe at all. I had to wear masks in my own house. That's a pretty big problem, I would say.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Because over here it never happens. Like, over here it's like there are so many nature. Everyone has plants, and when I go to my rooftop, all I can see is plants and trees. So it's pretty nice over here. The
Yeah, I'll tell
There
you
is not much pollution.
very interesting fact about Delhi. Okay. Delhi is the greenest capital of the world. Can you think that? Can you imagine that? That instead of so much pollution, Delhi, it's a fact. It's a real fact that Delhi is the greenest capital of the world. Yeah, I'm not saying the state, but the capital, capital of any country. So Delhi is like the greenest one of all of them. So I think it's what should I say? It's a pretty big irony that even after being the greenest capital, we're still facing this issue. So I guess that it's a very big problem, right?
Yes, actually, the number of factories have increased so much during the last decade. So it's like really, no trees can even control that.
Definitely, that's happening. The thing is that it's not just about what should I say, the factories or the industries. Yeah, definitely they're contributing a lot towards it. But the thing is that everybody wants to improve their standard of life. You know, they're just in the race that I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. So in that race, we are somehow, I don't know, destroying the environment pretty badly, right?
Hmm.
Okay, that's nice. So now let's talk about your feedback, Adrija. It was beautiful to talk to you. You're like, I still cannot imagine or I still cannot think that you're a class 9 student. Okay, according to, yeah, trust me, I was not that much confident at all when I was in my class 9. You're pretty much very confident. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So look, there are not a lot of mistakes that you're making, and you're still learning English. Okay, you're still in your schooling process. You'll be learning a lot of new things along the way as well. So, as such, I'll not suggest you any particular thing to work upon, any particular topic to work upon, because you'll be taught that in school. Okay. And you're good on your grammar, you're good on sentence structure, everything. Sometimes you're making some very minor mistakes with your sentence structure, really minor. Okay. So for now, I think they can be ignored because, as I said, you're still in school and you're still learning. Okay. One thing that you should focus upon, one thing, it's very necessary and it will increase through time. Like it will increase over time. Okay. That is that sometimes you want to speak faster. Okay. I'm not saying that you try to speak faster, you want to. Okay. You think that yes, 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 and then it falls back. Okay. So that big right now, as I'm saying, you're learning, so it's good. It's not that big of an issue. But if it is consistent and if it doesn't, and if you do not pay attention to it at this particular stage, then it will become a permanent issue. Okay.
Mm.
And the speed is going to increase over time. It's not going to decrease if you do not focus on this. Okay. So, as you said that you're into reading books, right? You like reading novels a lot. So, what you can do is instead of reading now, start writing. Okay, I'm not asking you to start writing a novel. That's a pretty big job. Okay, but write small stories. Okay, like 15 to 20 sentences, 25 sentences, something like that. Okay, and then read them out. Okay, read them out like you're reading it out to an audience. Okay, to all the students sitting in front of you. When you do that, okay, you will first of all experience that confidence, rising inside you that, okay, yes, right now I'm addressing an audience of 200 people. Even if they're not there, you can still imagine it. Okay, right now your imagination should be good. That's the main thing. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Second thing, you will get a lot of new ideas if you start writing stories. Okay, you'll be able to express all the different thoughts that you're having into that story. Okay, I'm not saying write a particular story or write about any particular topic, nothing. Anything that you'd like. You can write another Harry Potter. Okay, that's also pretty much possible. And I would be the first one to read it. Okay, if you write it, definitely I'll be the first one. Okay, just start doing this. Overall, you're doing pretty good. There are no mistakes as such. And Yes. So I hope that we'll meet again and then we'll have another conversation about
Sure.
maybe some other topic. Okay.
Mm,
Okay. So now I'll take your leave. Okay. Before we leave, any questions or any doubts you have? Anything you want to ask?
no, it's all
No.
right.
Okay. That's beautiful. Okay. So I hope that we'll meet again. Until then, bye bye
Sure.
and take care. Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you.